This is Snake Diet Sunday Night Live. And before I start tonight, make sure you're asking lots of questions tonight because I'm going to get into some stuff about the snake juice and how I came up with the snake juice and why I keep all the extra bullshit out of the snake juice. Okay? So, the first topic tonight is keep it simple, fatty. And I'm going to talk about snake juice. So here's how I came up with the snake juice. Way back, I basically started fasting on carbonated water, okay? And then I realized that as soon as I did my first long fast, I did a 72-hour fast, and I realized that I felt weak and shitty after about 48 hours. And that's when I ate a fucking ton of food going into the 72-hour fast. And eventually what happened is I wanted to do a long fucking fast with no food and still train. And I had a buddy that I was coaching at the time, and he was maintaining a bunch of water weight, and he was like 300 pounds, or 270 when I got a hold of him, and then we were cutting all this, we were trying to get him to cut, and we couldn't lose the weight. And so we were trying all these fucking old school experiments, and one of the experiments we ended up trying was taking a whole bunch of salt water in and see if that would actually cut the weight off him, which it didn't fucking work. But what I learned is that the salt water actually made you feel a lot better because of the electrolytes, okay? So here's a question right off the bat. When you start your diet for 30 days, I want to do it with you guys. Okay, that's a off-topic question. So what happened was this. I was coaching him, we were trying all this crazy shit. We had him sitting in a sauna for like fucking hours trying to cut this water weight. We knew it was water. We could literally grab his fucking gut and feel it was fucking water. So then, I had a powerlifting meet coming up at the time, and I was about 165 pounds, but I felt guilty that I wasn't pounding back this salt because I hadn't experimented with it myself yet, even though we had him taking it. And I don't like doing that, right? I always like to fucking completely fuck myself up before I try something with somebody else. So what I did is I hammered back about 18,000 milligrams of fucking salt water one night, and I bloated up like crazy. I'm talking like I went from like 165 pounds up to like 180. And I was freaking the fuck out because I had a powerlifting meet in like a week. And I'm like, holy fuck, how am I going to cut this goddamn water weight now from this fucking... Obviously it was salt, right? It was because of the salt and all the water, and I just held it all. So... I actually got water tonight so I don't lose my voice. So then what happened is I knew it was water. So I just didn't drink fucking water for 3 days. I drank very little. And I cut all the weight in like 3 days that I gained from the salt intake. Okay, so what it does is what happens with salt. Salt's kind of a fine line. You can bloat yourself up with salt if you hammer back a pile of salt. But you can also get bloated when you're low on sodium. Because when you're low on sodium, your body's going to want to try to get electrolytes, and it's going to be like, okay, so if I drink more water, your body's going to try to get the electrolyte from water. So if you drink a bunch of empty water with no salt, you're going to fucking hold a whole bunch of that water. So if your salt's too high or too low, it can actually bloat you up. Not just high sodium. Low sodium can bloat you the fuck up if you go pound a whole bunch of water and you're low on sodium. So long story short, I fucking bloated myself up, cut all the water weight in 3 days. This is where I was really getting interested in dry fasting because I'm like, holy fuck, if I bloat myself up like this on salt, how long could I have went without actually drinking any water? And then I started fucking researching dry fasting. And then the salt, I started researching salt because that's what happens. When you try shit, you start reading about the fucking why it did certain things. So I started researching the fuck out of salt. And then I found out about how much salt high-level athletes should get in a certain amount of water, and how salt, high sodium is a big fucking myth. How, like, we need a lot of fucking sodium, like way more than they think. We need a lot of potassium. So then what happened is I started reading about sodium-potassium pumps. If you don't know what those are, your cells have these little things on the cell wall, so sodium and potassium can transfer back and forth. So most of the potassium's inside the cell. The sodium is mostly outside the cell. So this is why sodium is potassium sparing. So you can't just fucking pound potassium without having sodium. Because if you do that, you'll lose all your goddamn potassium. See, keeping your sodium up will actually stretch you a long time without even having any potassium. But once you get low on potassium, you obviously need it, right? Keeping your sodium levels up, though, will make it so you don't lose as much potassium. So anyway, I started learning about the aldosterone. There's a hormone called aldosterone that makes you reinvest sodium back into your body when you're basically in sodium sparing mode. I learned all this shit about fucking salt, okay? Potassium and fucking sodium. You need these two in high fucking volumes. You need them in high fucking volumes. So then, I gained a bunch of weight deliberately so I could do an 8-day snake juice fast. Now, this was the original snake juice. The original snake juice was sodium from the pink salt, potassium, lemon juice, and apple cider vinegar, and cayenne pepper. Now, I had a very good reason to use all those, okay? Keep it simple fucking stupid. So obviously I knew what the salts would do. They make you feel great. You need electrolytes. The reason I was using the lemon juice and the apple cider vinegar was because I'd read so much about dry fasting and kidney health. Every fucking single good article you read about kidney health, they always mention lemon juice and they mention apple cider vinegar for your liver. And the list, apple cider vinegar, these two are that good for your kidneys, liver, keeping your blood sugar levels down or your insulin response down, okay? And then the cayenne pepper. So what was my reason for using that? Because it saved my goddamn life is why. So every single thing I've used has given me a massive, some sort of a reaction in a good note, on a good note, okay? So like if I had back pain from cleansing when I was doing long fasts and I would knock back some lemon juice and the apple cider vinegar, geez, the back pain would go away. Then when I got really deep into dry fasting, I learned about baking soda. That's why I use this stuff, okay? That's why I use this stuff. Now, originally I used to drink fucking snake juice, what I called it, and it was like I said, it was basically cayenne pepper, lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, and the 2 salts. I hadn't incorporated baking soda yet publicly, but I was taking some on my own because I always experiment first with my own. And I was helping a lot of people at this point as well. This is when people were actually still paying me. And so I had them drinking this snake juice, and I actually made the cayenne pepper optional. But I had a girl. She's drinking the snake juice with a fucking straw. At the time, I was getting people to put like maybe about maybe 4 tablespoons of vinegar in about 1.5 liters of water a day, and about 6 to 8 tablespoons of fucking lemon juice. The girl started complaining about her teeth getting sensitive. And then I had a couple other complaints. That's when I fucking stopped. Okay? I do this shit for a fucking reason. Because there's a bunch of stuff that happened on the group with a fella I know that was basically telling people to drink this fucking concoction he had mixed up. And that was exactly the same shit I used to drink, but there's a reason I don't do it anymore. It fucks up your goddamn teeth. It doesn't matter if you're drinking it with a straw. So what happened was, diluted, you wouldn't even notice it on your teeth till probably fucking like a few months down the road. But people are fucking crybabies, so they start using way more lemon juice than they should be. And the lemon juice you can use a lot. It's not gonna fucking break your fast if you have it diluted in water. Or like it's calorie free, supposedly it says fucking calorie free. I haven't broke my fast with fucking lemon juice yet, okay? But what'll happen is people would overload on lemon juice in the snake juice drink, and then they would fucking make their teeth get fucked. It wouldn't matter if they're using a straw or not. So this is why I said keep it simple, stupid. The stuff that's in the fucking snake juice is all you need. Okay, and on a further note, if we really wanted to get fucking in a debate about what you need and what you don't need, I'm all about being minimalistic with what you absolutely fucking need. So I could go to the health food store right now and I could put like 50 fucking things in snake juice that wouldn't break your fast. Okay, I could put tons of shit in my snake juice that won't break my fast. But that doesn't help me troubleshoot anything. And that's the next topic we'll get into. Because when I know what the fuck you're drinking, like, okay, let's say you were drinking some concoction that was like, the base was my snake juice, so sodium and potassium. And then let's say you take it upon yourself to add a bunch of other shit from the health food store. You start putting calcium in it, magnesium, fucking dandelion root fucking powder, fucking, all this shit. And then something happens. It's like, what the fuck caused it? You got 50 fucking things in your snake juice. How do you know what the problem is? You don't. Okay? From my experience, fucking results-based experience, the only fucking shit you fucking need is the fucking salts to feel good in the water. Okay? The fucking cayenne pepper is amazing for your stomach. It healed my fucking stomach ulcer in days. Plus, it cranks up your energy level because it dilates your blood vessels and cranks up your blood flow. This is what I drink. I drink the salt water with the fucking cayenne pepper, and that's it. And then, during the day, I knock back 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar mixed with a half of a fucking teaspoon of baking soda. Twice. And I put a bit of water in that and knock it back. Okay? That's it. So that's what I was trying to say to people. Don't fucking mix up the goddamn vinegar and lemon juice. I don't fucking care if it tastes better. I don't even want it to taste good. I want people to I want it to be hard. I want it to be hard. See? People are always looking for these outs. Oh, how can we make it taste better? How can we make it fucking taste better? Like I said, there's a million things you could put in snake juice that won't break your fast. But you can't troubleshoot. When you keep it at a minimum, the fucking bare bones minimum, the rest is just clutter. The rest is just clutter. Okay, I've done this experimentation to the fucking extreme. Extreme. The other day, I tried to do a salt flush just to see what my body would do, and I'm so I'm so used to the salt now that I knocked back 2 fucking tablespoons of pink salt in a liter of water in 5 minutes, and it didn't even put me on the shitter. That's how that's the kind of experimentation I do. I fucking actually took down, what's that add up to in milligrams of sodium? It's fucking horrendous. 2 tablespoons of salt in a liter just to fucking see what would happen. That's what I do for you people. Okay, I'm a fucking guinea pig. Everything I tell you to do, I do for a fucking reason. So that's why I don't need people arguing with me about this shit. If you want to fucking change the goddamn protocol, go fucking start your own goddamn fucking snake diet. Okay? This fucking works. Anything extra, do whatever the fuck you want behind closed doors. But don't promote fucking shit that I'm not promoting on that goddamn group. And obviously, I'm still learning. I'm learning too. Okay, I'm learning. There's things that you'll learn. But I know that what I got now is simple as fuck. And it doesn't cost a goddamn dime. Other than the fucking few bucks you pay for some fucking salt. Okay? So don't fucking complicate shit. And also, when you put the cayenne pepper in with the salts, it basically, if you can't handle that fucking shit for taste, you're a fucking tit. Okay? You're a tit. Keep the fucking shit out of the snake juice. Shoot the vinegar back on its own. Shoot the lemon juice back on its own. Because I don't give a fuck unless you're fucking Yoda and you have this fucking goddamn, the force to drink that out of a straw perfectly and you have fucking a pile of fucking acidity in your drink, it's gonna hit your teeth. It's gonna hit your fucking teeth. It's gonna hit your front teeth. Okay? And your teeth you'll feel it. Okay, here's a question. How much cayenne pepper in 1 liter do I use? So I use these high test capsules and I open them up, okay? I don't use capsules. I open the fucking capsules, dump the cayenne pepper in the fucking water. I usually use 2 of those capsules in a liter of water. But those are 100,000 heat unit capsules. Honestly, you can fucking put as much in the goddamn water as you can hack. Until it's hot. Okay, that little bit. You know how I always say this, anything you drink has to be calorie-free, caffeine-free, sweetener-free, and coffee that's decaf is fucking trash because it fucks your stomach? The little bit of calories you're gonna get in from the fucking cayenne pepper is not gonna break your fucking fast, okay? There's nothing sweet there. It will not break your fucking fast. You can pound that cayenne pepper. I've done experiments where I wouldn't kick myself out of ketosis. All it will do is ramp you up. It'll be like an energy drink. Okay? So just make it hot. Keep it simple, stupid. And even with the only thing that I really care about perfect amounts is going to be the salts Now, the salt numbers that I tell you guys is all on the high end, okay? If you cut those numbers in half, some of you guys that are fucking lazy and don't do anything all day, you can get away with half the amount, okay? So, you gotta experiment a little bit with the salts, but don't completely cut one. You can't just be like, oh, I'm low on sodium, or I'm low on, I got lots of sodium, but I'm low on potassium. They go hand in hand. You need fucking both of those goddamn salts. Go do some research on sodium potassium pumps. Go on YouTube and look up a sodium potassium pump fucking cartoon animation, and you'll see how the fucking shit works. These two are in large amounts. We need large amounts of potassium and sodium, okay? The rest of this shit, you can if you're a fat ass, you can fast for fucking weeks on only snake juice with nothing else, and obviously the kidney cleansing effect from the vinegar and the baking soda and the lemon juice is a must. You notice it, a lot of you people will notice back pain, okay? The back pain is because your body's kicking goddamn toxins and all sorts of shit. And also because when you're fat, your body is urinating out so many ketones because your body can't use all the ketones up. Your body can't use all the fucking ketones, so it pisses them out. They gotta go through your kidneys. It creates a fairly acidic situation. That's why you want to alkalize the fuck out of your kidneys with baking soda, baking soda, lemon juice, and apple cider vinegar. That's why you do that shot a couple times a day. Don't do it around when you eat. Now I'll get to that real quick too. Technically, the way I mixed up that shot with 2 tablespoons of vinegar and a half a teaspoon of baking soda, I did that. It'll make it a pH 7. Okay, so technically, if you took that and ate right afterwards, that is not going to make your stomach get, it won't drop your stomach acid pH down. Okay? Now, if you just knock back fucking baking soda, your stomach acid pH is going to drop off the face of the earth. You do not want to eat a meal around that time. Okay? So basically what we've done is we've neutralized as much as we can. The only thing we need to put in our mouth at this point that has any acidity is the fucking lemon juice. So that's why what I usually do is I'll put the lemon juice in a cup and I'll take like maybe, 4 tablespoons and I'll drink it quick with a straw, and then I'll mix up that other concoction with the vinegar and the baking soda, put some water in that, knock that back, gargle it around because it rinses any lemon juice that might have still touched my teeth, and that's it. That's it. I made a YouTube exactly talking about how to do it. And then the snake juice, like I said, fucking salt water and fucking cayenne pepper. Don't add shit you don't fucking need. If you want to go add shit, and don't fucking even say a word of it on the goddamn group. I don't promote anything in the goddamn drink. It's this simple for a fucking reason. Okay, here's a question. Cole, real quick, organic lime juice substitute. Okay. The lime juice is not as high in fucking, I'm having a brain freeze here. The lime juice is not as high in acetic acid. Okay? Like, basically that's what you want out of it. Like, the citrates in the lemon juice are higher. Okay? The citrates in the lemon juice are higher. But you could use lime juice sometimes. It's obviously not going to fucking kill you. It's okay. It's good. Lime juice is good. But I always go the hardest core, right? That's what I do. I go fucking hardcore. The lemon juice is better. There was a good article I read the other day. I forget the units. The lemon juice had something in it that was a 12 versus the lime juice had a 9. But I can't fucking remember. But that's why I always push the lemon juice. And go read. Go read everything about fucking kidney health. It's always lemon juice, lemon juice, lemon juice, lemon juice. Okay, like, that anecdotal evidence fucking means something. When you got fucking 1 million people knocking down lemon juice and it's working to help their kidneys, obviously it fucking works. Here's a couple questions here. Oh, here's a question. I'm pretty sure I hit all the points I want to talk about the snake juice. Snake juice is fucking salt water, and add cayenne pepper to it, and take the fucking other shot on your own, on twice a day, and I got YouTubes on all this shit. And if you need to cut the salts back on the snake juice, try it out. Just don't completely cut it, because fucking plain water fasting is straight up fucking dangerous. Plain water fasting is fucking stupid, to be honest with you. Okay? Don't ever cut all the salts out. Feel it out. You might be able to get away with a little less. And your body will get more adapted to the sodium. You might get the shits at the start. Even if the sodium intake's fairly low, you might get the shits. Especially after a long fast, and I'm going to get into that. But here's a question. People are asking about the actual difference between keto diets and the snake diet. Trying to relay the difference to family, friends. Okay. I'm a fasting motivational coach, okay? A mainstream ketogenic diet is this. It's a diet where you eat fucking high fat all the time, low carb, basically not low carbs, low enough carbohydrates that your body will get into fat burning mode. The problem is, mainstream ketogenic diets, we're talking about meal frequency here. I don't give a fuck about the nutrition. Meal frequency. What I'm all about is eating versus not eating. Okay? Not eating, you're always going to be in ketosis. When you don't eat food and fast, you're in ketosis. It's not a mainstream ketogenic diet, but it technically is a ketogenic diet. Now, when you refeed though, you could eat carbs. But I don't recommend that to any fat people because it takes longer to get back into ketosis. Okay? That's all it is. I use the fucking strips to hold you accountable to not to make sure so much that you're eating low carb. I use the keto strips a lot to make sure you're not fucking up the fast. Fucking up the fast is more important. Okay? Somebody that's fucking up their fast and eating very low carb, like quote unquote a ketogenic eating routine, is going to get worse results than somebody that's not fucking up their fast and is eating some carbohydrate when they do eat, assuming they're fasting long periods of time. Okay? That's the difference. It's fasting. It's fucking fasting. It's not a mainstream ketogenic fucking diet. I made a post the other day. Okay? I made a post. When you fast, when you're eating, you can get fat eating keto. Because you're still taking in food. That's the worst part about a mainstream ketogenic diet. People think they're just going to lose weight because they're eating low carb. No! You can still overeat. If I went and ate 3 packs of bacon right now, it'd be fucking 6,000 fucking calories. Yeah, I'm going to lose weight eating 6,000 fucking calories. I don't give a shit if it's bacon or not. I'll lose more weight eating 2,000 calories of fucking rice, which is a carb, versus 6,000 calories of bacon. Like, give your fucking heads a shake. Like, these keto people drive me up the fucking wall. It's fasting, okay? If essentially, to dumb it right down, if your fucking weight's not dropping, you need to fast fucking longer and eat less. Optimally eat low carb will get you the best result, but fat, like, okay, let's fucking use this as an example. Let's say I was on like a fucking 72-hour eating routine. So I'm not eating for 3 days at a time. And when I do eat, I eat fucking a high carb meal versus a fucking ketogenic meal. Yeah, I'm gonna get a fucking hair better result. But I'm fasting for 72 fucking hours, and when I go to eat a meal that's high carb, that's 2,000 calories, you think I'm not gonna lose fucking weight eating carbs? Like, of course you're gonna. Just that it'll take you longer to get back into ketosis. When you eat the fucking keto routine with the low carb, you're not ever going to come out of ketosis. The thing is when you put food in your mouth, you're pausing your fat burn. That's the key. Excuse me. Fuck. Throat's so dry because I've been messaging people for like fucking 3 days straight, it seems like. So, listen to this. When you eat food, you're pausing your fat burn. It doesn't fucking matter if you're eating keto or eating carbs. The thing is, the keto will pause your fat burn for less time. The carbs, it'll take longer to get back into fat burning mode. But when you're fasting for fucking 5 days in a row, it's not gonna matter that much. Okay? So understand that. If you ate 3,000 calories of straight fat, that's 3,000 fucking calories that your body is going to have to burn before it can start burning the fucking 3,000 calories off your fucking gut. Now, if I ate 3,000 calories of rice, there's two problems. So it's going to be the same as the fat. I'm going to have to burn that 3,000 calories before I start burning my gut. Plus, I spiked the fuck out of my insulin and stored a bunch of carbohydrates, so it's going to take longer to get back into fat burning mode. Okay, that's it. It's about eating will pause your fat burn. Fasting gets you burning fat and only body fat. Fasting gets you burning pure body fat. Anytime you put something in your fucking mouth or fuck up your fast, you are pausing your fat burn. Okay, it's that simple. Okay, here's a good question. So Cole, I haven't come out of ketosis for 15 days. I got done a 92-hour fast, my longest yet, but I didn't lose anything. Okay, perfect question. This comes into my next topic tonight. Troubleshooting weight loss. Okay, so right off the bat, let's dumb it right down. Let's go to the purest extremes. So dry fasting. You're putting nothing in your body, okay? So if you're not losing weight dry fasting, it's impossible. It's impossible to not lose weight when you dry fast. Because even if you're losing body fat dry fasting and you're getting water, okay. Wet fasting, you'll be losing body fat no matter what. But you could maintain your weight because you're going to be maybe in water stashing mode because you're stressed out, hormones are high or whatever. Dry fasting, you can't not lose fucking the net weight because you're not taking in fucking food and you're not drinking water. It is impossible to not lose weight dry. Problem is, dry fasting's hard fucking core to do for long periods of time. Now, snake juice fasting or wet fasting. I don't even like saying wet fasting anymore because people relate that to fucking plain water, which is stupid. Plain water fasting is junk. So now with snake juice fasting. So let's assume you got a bottle of snake juice and you got some cayenne pepper in it or whatever, just the salts. You're burning body fat like fucking crazy as long as those strips are showing color. If you're not losing weight, the only possible fucking explanation is that you're storing water. Does that make sense? You can't fucking gain fat when you don't eat. So don't freak the fuck out. Now the problem is, a lot of times I've dealt with women and men that are stressing about weight loss. Women are worse. Because the stress from not losing the weight, if they get in like a situation where they start storing water, will cause them to have high cortisol levels and they won't get any sleep. And then they won't kick the water because your body goes into like this safety water stashing mode. So the worst thing you can fucking do is worry, and the best thing you can do is trust the fucking process. Trust the fucking process. Okay, let's talk so everyone kind of heard that I want to make this movie, right? I got a bunch of sponsors, raised over $50,000 in like fucking 3 days. Now, during this movie, one of the main points is going to be I'm going to get fat. So my goal is I'm probably going to go from about 170 pounds up to 220. I'm going to gain at least 50 pounds. That, hopefully I'll do it as fast as I can. It doesn't really matter how long it takes me to gain it. I'm going to try to gain it as fast as I can. But the losing it part is what I'm going to motivate people with. I'm going to lose the 50 pounds in 1 month. Maximum. Okay? Now when I go to cut that weight, do you think I'm going to be freaking out? If my weight drops like a rock from 220 down to like 200 in like a week, and then it levels off at 200 for another week, and I'm only drinking snake juice, do you think I'm going to be panicking about holding the weight? No. I know how water weight works. It goes like this, down, flat, down, flat. That's how water works. Don't fucking freak out. If you're not fucking up your fast, your strips are dark, you are burning body fat. The rest is fucking water. I'm tired of telling people this. How the fuck can you fucking hold on to goddamn actual fat when you're not eating any fucking food? Like, this is like grade 3 fucking goddamn, like, what's on this side of the equal sign is on this side of the equal sign. Okay, you can't. Like, it's impossible. Now, dry fasting, obviously you'll lose. Like, that's the thing now, dry fasting. Dry fasting can fuck people up psychologically. And you gotta be very strong to understand the weight swings with dry fasting. Because you can do a 3-day dry fast, and you might lose, like, 2, 3, 4 pounds of fucking body fat, like glycerol, but you might end up losing, like, fucking 15 pounds. And as soon as you rehydrate, you'll gain 10 back. And then you'll be freaking out. Okay? Because the swing, you're going to obviously take up a bunch of water when you get off the dry fast. This is another reason why dry fasting, you got to know what your body is fucking doing. Because you'll just be freaking out. Because every time you dry fast, you'll be dropping a bunch of weight and then gaining it back. Okay? But it's just water again. Like, it's just fucking water. This is why I love simplicity. Because if I know you're not eating any food for fucking a week straight, it's fucking water. I've seen people cut 10 pounds of water in 2 fucking days. When their body finally decided to let go of it. Okay? Okay, here's a good question. So this brings me into my next topic. So troubleshooting weight loss. So it's that simple. It's either you're eating too much fucking food, or you are holding water. That's it. And when I say eating too much food, I mean that goes hand in hand, not fasting long enough / eating too much. Okay? So that's the things. Either you're eating too much fucking food, not fasting long enough, or you're holding water. That's it. That's it. Okay? As long as your strips are showing color, it's always water retention. As long as you're not eating too much fucking food, because you can eat your stupid fucking goddamn mainstream keto fucking low carb routine and you'll still be showing ketones. That doesn't mean anything. Fuck. I'm gonna hit that quick. I use the ketone strips more so to make sure you don't fuck up the fast. It's about the fast, not about the fucking food. So, like, if I was eating 1 meal a day, your fucking bullshit OMAD fucking crap where you don't fast longer than fucking 23 hours. If I was eating 1 meal a day, low carb, high fat, and it was 5,000 fucking calories, my fucking ketone strips would be goddamn black. They'd be so dark. But would I be losing any weight? No! Because I'm eating 5,000 fucking calories. Fuck. Like, count your fucking calories. That's why I made that video, that 4-to-1 video with the 3,000 calorie a week fasting routine. Subscribe to my fucking YouTube channel. People ask the same fucking questions 50 fucking times a goddamn day. Fucking listen, read the fucking thread, subscribe to my YouTube channel, stop, take a breath, and think fucking twice before you fucking ask a question like fucking, can I drink Coke during my fucking fast? Fuck, that almost made me mad. I was ready to fucking boot somebody out of the goddamn group for asking such a preposterous fucking question. Can I drink fucking Coke during my fucking fast? Unfucking believable. Fuck. You know, like, people, this is why people are so fat. They're so lazy. People, like, you gotta have your hand held like you're a fucking little kid. Like, sometimes I don't even fucking can't even figure out how people raise children. Fuck. Okay, now this girl said, should I try dry fasting? The girl that had the question about holding the weight. No, you don't need to. No, dry fasting. If you're gonna dry fast, for people that want to try it, once you're actually used to fasting and got your body so it's getting adapted where you've gotten through the headaches and all the other bullshit, if you're gonna try a fucking dry fast, do a fucking dry fast. Not this fucking 20-hour shit. I used to talk about blocking up your fluid during the day, but don't even worry about that. Drink snake juice throughout the whole fucking day. And if you do a dry fast, go 3 days minimum. Do a 3-day fucking dry fast. You could work up to a 2-day, like do a 48, but make your goal to hit 3 days. Because 3 days is when it really cranks up the autophagy effect. 3 to 5 days. Russian doctors, there's Russian fasting coaches that have been dry fasting people for 100 years. Like this kind of shit, you can't even find this information on the fucking internet. Like these Russians, they've wrote articles about it. And you want to go 3 days minimum to really get that effect. So dry fasting is the optimal for healing. But obviously I've talked about this before. It's terrible for performance. Terrible for performance. So if you're going to do it, keep your fucking ass at home and do the dry fast. And it's usually things like skin condition, like, you know, stretch marks from having babies, acne, anything. Well, the thing is, if your body starts healing one thing, everything's healing. Okay? Your body just doesn't start healing fucking a skin issue without healing your arteries. Okay? It doesn't work like that. When you're healing, you're fucking healing. People gotta understand this. That's another thing. When you ask questions, it's like, will fasting fix this ailment? Yes! It'll fix everything. Just that people's bodies react differently to healing. That's all cancer is. People gotta understand this. Cancer is just your body trying to fucking heal because you fucked it up so many years, but the healing process stays on. That's what happens with cancer. The healing process doesn't shut off. And then you got this fucking situation where you produce this crazy amount of cells. That's actually what happens. Anytime you're fucked up, it's your body trying to heal a situation because your body is fucked from your bad lifestyle and diet. Every fucking thing is a side effect from that. Cancer, skin issues, everything. Any autoimmune issue, everything is a side effect from stress, from bad fucking eating habits with nutrition, no fasting. Obviously, fasting's the number one fucking thing to heal everything. Here's a question. Can I do 7 days dry fast and go straight into a snake juice only? Or have to take the shot too? Oh, that's a good question. So if you're doing the dry fast, you always want to cool down your kidneys by taking, if you're fasting long periods of time, like with no food, no nothing, you want to be always knocking back that fucking drink, that vinegar and that baking soda, because that will alkalize your fucking kidneys, okay? Because you're kicking all this fat through your kidneys. You got to remember, like, what you're doing here, you're creating a situation, like, you being fat is not natural. You being a fat ass is not fucking natural. So what we're doing is we're doing something that isn't natural either. To fucking reverse your fuck up. Okay, like, for somebody to fast for 30 fucking days, you know, and have all these ketones going through their system every time they start fasting, that's not natural. But we have to do it because you fucked your goddamn body up so bad that you put yourself in an unnatural state of health. Okay? So that being said, that's why we got to knock back things that wouldn't normally be done in the caveman days. Like, cavemen wouldn't be knocking back baking soda. Cavemen wouldn't be doing a lot of this shit. We fucking just got to do it because you fucked yourself up so bad. Okay, that's why. So always, when you go into a long dry fast, the way I'd recommend a dry fast to go into it, don't go into it by hammering a big meal first. Go into it by maybe eating the day before and then fasting on snake juice and then going and doing a shot of vinegar and baking soda, a couple shots that next day when you're snake juice fasting, then go into the dry fast. Okay? Like, truth be told, I've ate fucking like a goddamn pig and went to a 3-day dry fast before, but I'm not going to fucking encourage that. Like, I do these experiments to see what my body can handle, but maybe somebody that's a little weaker won't be able to handle eating fucking, 7,000 calories of food to dry fast for 3 fucking days. Okay? Like, you gotta remember, like I told you, I did a salt shot the other day with 2 whole tablespoons of salt, like sodium chloride, and didn't even put me on the shitter. Like, how many of you can do that? Like, obviously my body's so adapted to taking in the sodium that it fucking didn't even fucking phase me. Okay? Okay, what do we got here now? So, refeeding now. So, my number 3rd thing, so troubleshooting weight loss, we dumbed it down. Fucking, if your fucking strips are good and you're not eating any food, you're not fucking up your fast with bubble gum, sweeteners of any sort. Bubble gum will fuck up your fast. It's unfucking believable how it'll fuck it up. Because the fucking goddamn sweeteners. Even if there's no calories, it fucks it. Okay, number 3 today. Refeeding and diarrhea. I've been getting this one quite a bit lately. So, I'll tell you about what happened with me. So when I used to do like longer fasts, like, 48s and 72s, and I'm drinking like snake juice and drinking a fair amount, you got to remember you're fasting on salt water for 2 fucking days straight. And if you eat a fairly large meal to break your fast, like a meal, not something that's just this small, it's going to put pressure on your bowels and you'll be running to the shitter. Now, don't freak out if you're on the shitter like a couple times in the hour. That's not a big deal. But if you're on the shitter constantly throughout the day, then it's going to be something else to do with the diarrhea. Okay? It could be you kicking toxins. It could be that your salt intake's a little bit high for you. So first thing you want to do is chop that back. Both salts, though. Don't just cut one back. Cut them both back in half. So just go half of the amount that I say in the videos. And then the other thing is that what I would cut first would be the vinegar. So if you get the shits really bad, first thing you should do is ask yourself, am I drinking the snake juice too quickly? Okay? I made a YouTube about this, but one thing I forgot to mention in the YouTube is how fast you're drinking the fucking snake juice, because I know some of the crybabies out there start just hammering fucking snake juice because they're like hungry, so they're trying to fucking compensate their hunger with drinking so much fucking fluid, then they're on the shitter for 2 days straight. Okay, you gotta drink it fucking throughout the day. Okay, so once you realize you're not doing that, then cut back the fucking apple cider vinegar. Okay, you don't even have to go into the apple cider vinegar kick for the first couple, 2-3 days. Like, get used to fasting first. It's not gonna kill you to just drink salt water and maybe some cayenne pepper for the first fast. Okay, that's not gonna kill you. So first thing you do, make sure you're not drinking snake juice too quick. Second thing is cut the vinegar. Okay, that should solve the problem. That should solve it. And then the other thing, if you still got diarrhea at that point, you've cut back the salt, so don't drink the snake juice too fast. Cut the vinegar out completely for the time being. Reincorporate it after. And then cut the salts in half. Don't ever take the salts completely out, because that'll just, down the road, what'll happen is you'll be like, oh, awesome, I cut the fucking salts out. Back to me self-experimenting. There's a reason you're drinking the fucking salt and not fasting on plain water. Okay? Because it fucks you up when you fast on plain water. You might not notice it tomorrow. You might not even notice it the next day. But sooner or later, you'll run low on electrolyte fasting on plain water and you will be fucked up. And then you'll be fucking calling me wondering why you have a fucking headache and you feel weak as fuck because you're fasting on plain goddamn water all fucking for the last 48 hours. That's why. It doesn't happen right away. It'll fucking kick your ass right like a few days down the road. So then, if you still have diarrhea after that, then you reevaluate what you're refeeding. How much food are you taking in when you refeed? But that shouldn't cause you consistent diarrhea. Okay, that'll cause you to get the shits for a couple fucking, a couple sessions on the toilet in an hour, but you're not going to have constant diarrhea. Unless, now, low carb could cause some diarrhea. Maybe you're getting in a lot of fat. Like maybe you knock back like some coconut oil or something. That could give you some diarrhea as well. So that's another thing I've done with a girl before. I couldn't fucking figure it out. This is way back when I was still like learning all this shit, like helping people and trying to figure out like all these symptoms. This girl, we were eating, this is way back when it was still the 1 meal a day fucking kick and I was trying to help people like a year ago. And this girl had the shits. Every time she would refeed, she'd get the shits. So, but she was always getting a hold of me every day. So, like, she was doing that. She wasn't just fucking being, like, shy about it. Don't be shy if you got diarrhea either. Okay? Don't be shy. Give me a shout. Because you know what'll happen? If you have fucking diarrhea constantly for a day, you will shit out all your electrolytes and you'll be massively fucked up. If you have constant diarrhea, you could end up on an IV in the fucking hospital. So don't be shy. Don't be fucking shy about this shit. So anyway, this girl, what we did is we took her off the fucking keto routine. Okay? She had the shits. So guess what I did? I'm like, okay, eat a fucking goddamn chunk of steak and a fucking pile of potatoes. Guess what? The diarrhea was gone. Guess what? We fucking did that for a few days and then weaned her back off the carbs and she was fine. Another fucking problem with fucking eating high fat all the time if you get the shits. Okay? It's not a ketogenic diet. It's the eating part of a ketogenic diet, it's a fasting focused fucking lifestyle. Subscribe to my goddamn YouTube channel. Okay? It's called Snake Diet. I keep hounding people to subscribe to that channel. Like, fuck. Take the time and just, maybe at night when you're going to bed, watch like 2 or 3 of my videos every night for a week. Get through the fucking videos. Fuck, there's nothing but information there. Like, I'm your own personal guinea pig. I'm helping everybody for fucking free. And the least you could fucking do if you want to make a fucking change in your life is watch the goddamn videos. The least you could fucking do. Don't be lazy. If you're fucking gonna be that lazy, you don't deserve to lose fucking fat this quick. It's the fastest fucking fat loss fucking method in the world right now. You can't lose fat faster than this. You cannot do it. I figured out a way to where you can still have performance, not eat any calories, and lose fat the whole fucking time. There's not a fucking system on the fucking planet that is this simple where people can lose body weight like this. It can't be done. It's the fastest way to lose fat is not eat. And then the only way to do that and feel good is taking in salt. It's that simple. Okay? It's that easy. It's that fucking easy. Okay? So, when I did my 5 days dry fast, I watched your video 7-day dry fast every day. You know what's funny? When I did my 7-day dry fast, or my first 5-day dry fast, I was watching dry fasting videos. Because what it did is it made me get amped up and get me through that next day. It's a good point. Motivation. Fucking motivation, right? It's all about motivation. I'm already losing my voice here now. Okay, motivation. Watch the fucking videos. If you start crying and complaining that you're not losing weight, watch my fucking goddamn videos. Fuck. Fuck, it drives me nuts when people can't even take the fucking time. People just can't be bothered. Can't be fucking bothered. You want everything, but you don't want to do anything for it. I made something so fucking simple that doesn't cost a fucking dime, and people still can't take the fucking time to actually fucking do a little bit of fucking research. Like, fuck me. Fuck people are lazy, and that's why they're all fat, because they're all fucking addicted to their goddamn stimulus and electronics. I don't even want to get into that. Okay? Okay, number 4, the last thing we're going to talk about tonight. The Snake Diet Motivation Group crackdown. Fucking crackdown. So there's 25 or 26,000 people on that group now, okay? I can't keep track of fucking shit on that group anymore. So I got a few girls helping me, but so basically that group is a motivational group. I do not want negativity in the fucking threads. So if something goes negative in the threads and I see the cause, I see somebody that's a little negative Nancy little bitch and they're saying something that's borderline derogatory or rude, I am kicking them out of the fucking group. I do not give a fuck if I know you or not. This happened today. And it happens a lot. I kick a lot of people out of that fucking group. A lot. And in fact, you guys don't even know that I boot people out. Because I see posts that I have to approve the post, or I pretty much approve every post now. Because I'm so fucking anal at the posts. But when I see a post that is fucking stupid, that I think is fucking just trying to troll the group, or just some fucking bullshit, that person's kicked out before you even get to see him on the goddamn group. Okay? So, this is the thing. And also, people that are posting 50 fucking times a day in that group and notice that their posts aren't going up, but maybe one, because you're fucking posting all day. Go fuck... You're fasting now. I created a situation where you got nothing but fucking time to live your goddamn life. Go do something, for fuck's sakes. Get off your fucking cell phone. Get off your fucking cell phone. Okay? It's funny because I know that people are addicts, which the sad part is that's how I blew this up so fucking crazy so fast. Because I know people are massive fucking goddamn social media addicts. But now that I got your goddamn attention, get off the fucking cell phone. Okay? You don't need to be posting your life story on that motivation group. Fuck. If you're gonna post, make a post. Post a quality fucking post. Ask a question. Also, don't make a post that you're not losing weight and then saying that your weight's been the same for a week and just leave it at that. Because then I don't have a fucking clue what you've been doing. If you're gonna bitch about not losing weight, say that, okay, I'm not losing weight, I've been doing this and this and this, put in some fucking effort into your goddamn post, and then ask a question. Because then I can do something. Or somebody else can do something and actually answer the fucking question. Maybe they can troubleshoot it really quick. Okay, don't just bitch that you're not losing weight. Because I don't know what you've been doing. Like, I don't know if you haven't been chewing gum. Have you subscribed to my fucking YouTube channel before you make that post? Have you watched my fucking YouTube videos before you make that fucking post? Probably not, or else you wouldn't be making the goddamn post. People are lazy. This isn't just about weight loss. This is about your whole fucking life. This is about you, like, changing from the person that you are, a lazy fucking addict of all kinds, not just food, social media fucking addict, fucking stimulus addict with electronics, all the bullshit, fucking an addict to buying possessions, okay? Go watch the movie fucking Minimalism. I'm the minimalist of the diet world, okay? That's what I do. And you know what's funny? When you fast long periods of time, even dry, it makes you like throw away shit. It's fucked up. Every time I do a hard dry fast, I like end up just throwing shit out because you don't need it. Because dry fasting makes you so goddamn tough that you realize you don't need all the fuck. You don't need to be surrounded by all the bullshit. Throw shit away. Clean your fucking house. Make posts that count. If you're making a post on that group, think that when other people read it, is it adding some value? Or will somebody add value by answering your question? Because you might have a good question. You might have a question like, geez, I got fucking diarrhea. And guess what? I'll be like, okay, you got diarrhea after your first 48-hour fast. How much salt did you take in? How big a fucking meal did you eat? Usually if you eat a tiny fucking meal to break the fast, you're not going to get the shits. Usually. Small, like fucking 500 grams of net mass of food maximum, right? Also, troubleshooting fat loss. So I got into it before, like, where people will be holding weight. Just a side note. Your sleep. If you're not getting your fucking sleep, you're going to be in water stashing mode every time. I think I might have hit this earlier. But you need to fucking sleep. And if you're stewing about not losing fucking weight, and if you're watching all the other goddamn posts on people losing all this weight, you're not them. You're not them. A big ass dude is going to lose weight faster than a small woman that's fucking 200 pounds overweight. It's that simple. Okay? You're not fucking the other people. Worry about your own fucking results. Make a goal. If you can lose 15 pounds a month, that's a good fucking goal. That's better than anything out there. Like, if I'm not mistaken, Weight Watchers like claims like 20 pounds in 4 months. Like, whoop-de-fucking do. And you're paying $60 a month for that bullshit just to fucking scam. Which I'm going to tear apart in that fucking movie, by the way. Like, tear it apart. Weight Watchers is going to fucking... Fuck. It's going to be epic. I might as well get into that movie a little bit. So, for that movie, I'm going to be interviewing some people. And I'm going to be looking for people that have had, like, wicked-ass results from my diet. Probably to do the odd interview. And so, if people are starting this diet... Oh, my buddy here, he just chimed in. These guys. So, these guys are hardcore, okay? These guys have just chimed in. So, you got Josh... You got Matt. These guys are fasting really hard. So Josh hasn't eaten in what? Like fucking 18 days. Okay? There's another fella named Peter. He hasn't eaten in 18 days or some shit either. Okay? Like this is where there's people on the group right now that haven't eaten a fucking thing for like 2 weeks. 2 fucking weeks. Okay? It's unbelievable. But it isn't. It's natural. It's nature. They're running on fucking ketones. They're not running on fucking exogenous fat-produced ketones either. They're running off their fucking gut. They're running off their fucking goddamn gut. Okay? That's it. You got your people. Your belly is food. Okay? What I want everybody to do tonight that's watching this, pull up your fucking shirt, literally, pull up your fucking shirt, get your fat gut hanging out, and write food on your fucking gut to remind yourself that every time you want to go fucking eat, you got nothing but food on your fucking fat gut. You do not need to fucking eat. Stop fucking eating and have a great night and get that fat in ya.